like to welcome you to the African American History Concert. This concert is a celebration and remembrance of important people and events in the history of the African diaspora and the civil rights movement. It's also a concert about celebrating our students' future. And if you look at our wall over here, there's a cameo of each child, and they talk a little bit about what they might want to do when they grow up. Given this concert's focus on community, we ask you to clap and sing along, and join us at the end of the show for an interactive West African dance experience with Kaleidoscope parent Angela Watson.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, Sadio.
Our music teacher, Annalisa Mariani, and our dance teacher, Christina Victor, will introduce their pieces in a moment, but right now I'd like to introduce artist teacher Carol Royer, who will discuss some of the artwork that's hanging around in the auditorium. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the show.
I don't always get to attend the performances, but I was really happy that I was able to do so today. If you guys can take a look around the room, we have these really interesting abstract prints that we're using a lot of different materials. We've been talking a lot about African artwork, and we've been looking at it and using certain materials that are similar to that. We've been doing these sculptures, which you guys may have noticed on the table here, which are based off of some more abstract African sculptures. And we also worked on this Adinkra cloth, which is specifically a type of fabric from Ghana. In the traditional fabric, they use wax and do a resist, and then take the wax out, and what's left is the lighter parts of the fabric. We did a slightly improvised version of this. We used glue and put a lot of shades down on it, and then put paint as opposed to mud on top of the fabric, allowed that to soak in, and then washed it out. And so this was our result. We have some examples of the original cloth from Ghana up here in this explanation. So after and also one more thing. We talked about African animals. So on the backs of your chairs, you will see an African animal. One is done by each one of the kids, and they're quite wonderful. At the end of the performance, you're welcome to take one of your students, your child's African animal with you. But please, the rest of the stuff should stay where it is. So thank you so much. Enjoy the performance.
Wait a minute. So we're supposed to talk before we do. Yes. All right. So musically, we're sort of going back to our roots, so to speak, and with the exception of the processional, which is this little light of mine, if you want to sing, join with the children. The children will be singing in Zulu. Either their PS6 is doing Siyahamba, to which they pre-recorded an instrument track. So what you'll be hearing from the CD player is them playing instruments, and then we put it on a CD, and then they're going to sing with it. And then PS7 is doing one counting song, Che Che Kule, with the help of PS6. They're going to be doing the response. And a marching song called Isaac Azumba. So as soon as we're done with the processional, English goes bye-bye for a little while. Kat.
Yes, the children are going to be performing two different dances. I'll explain a little bit more in detail when we reach that part of the program. One is based on a South African folktale, and the other is interpretive dance that the children will be doing using flags, which they made the fabric themselves. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get to that section. And we also have a special guest who's going to be leading a dance and music component for all of us, which we will be expecting you to participate, so you can look forward to that at the end. Are you ready for us, Miss Anna?
All right.
All right, here we go.
I can't even get her face.
PS7, stand up.
I'm there. Go.
Take 2 steps in. 1, 2.
I want to take some pictures.